told you many times, their strongest point and their weakest point is the same thing. They're over-the-top insane, over-the-top diabolical, over-the-top evil. And the average person just does not want to grab a child out of a playground and torture them for a month at a subterranean torture base while worshiping Satan. The average person doesn't want to get with 15 people in black robes and torture a 2-year-old for 3 days, sucking the blood out of them, like Satanists do with cutting them all over their body. The average person doesn't want to sell baby parts and buy Lamborghinis. The average person doesn't want to put a brain-eating acid in the water to brain damage people. The average person doesn't want 1 in 3 by 2025. That's the CDC believes 1 in 3 will be wearing diapers and basically a football helmet, not knowing who they are. I mean, it's just epic, legendary, over the top, 500 times Twilight Zone. We live it. The average person doesn't believe DynCorp loads up C-130s full of little kids and flies them into black holes. But it's been in the news. Been in congressional hearings. Nobody got in trouble. You take a Gardasil shot, you're going to have serious autoimmune problems. You're going to have fertility problems. And then sometimes you're going to end up dying or in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. And we knew it during the trials 10 years ago. It came out. It's been banned in more than, 10 countries, 11 countries, or restricted. And you don't even hear that here. They're testing being able to maim everybody and get away with it. Not in Kansas anymore. And it's my job to smash through the lies and disinformation, to crash through it, to blow holes in it. It's my job to be destroyed. It's my job to go in and explode and then lead everybody else in to defeat the enemy. And I'm not the only one doing it. But I'll tell you, I was analyzing this morning while I was psychoanalyzing myself, being retrospective, and I thought, man, why is it I'm not afraid? Why is it I'm ready to die? Why is it I don't care and I'm so committed? Because I realize the whole species is dying, and it's a normal instinct. And then the cherry on top is I've been involved in abortions, and I've been involved in bad things, and so every minute is a blessing, and whatever God does to me, it's what I deserve. I am free, and I repent of everything I've been involved in, and I just offer myself up to resist evil. And it doesn't mean I'm perfect, doesn't mean I have all the answers, but let me tell you, God is with me, and I can feel it. The providence is there, and I just wish other people could share in this, because it's an epic, epic, epic time to be alive. And I will do whatever it takes to not be a disgraceful, evil person when I die. And I just feel so sorry for people out there that have no common sense and who don't realize that all that matters is who you are, your soul. The first thing the world tells you is you don't have a soul. And then all these major elites, when I've infiltrated their organizations and their groups, they are the most superstitious, occult-obsessed people you could ever imagine, and they don't want you to know about any of this stuff, so you're totally spiritually blind, spiritually stupid, so that you don't understand that they're using occult systems of manipulation to control the planet. All occult means is hidden. The CIA that's been secret since 1947 and above the law is occult. We are the anti-occult. We're here to expose the fraud. We're here to bring it out in the light. Because vampires, parasites, roaches don't like the sun. I love the sun. And we're going to drag them kicking and screaming out at high noon out of their crypts. And we don't have to do anything to them. We just have to spiritually drag the enemy out in the open square, and they will burst into flames. The allegory is so true. They will burn. They will turn to dust in front of our eyes the minute we recognize the light. But to bring light into the world, to bring God's light into the world, we have to be the vessels for that light. We have to be the conduit for that light. And that doesn't mean going to the church and acting how moral you are and how you're perfect and how you never looked at pornography or you never drank a beer or you're high and mighty and more proper than everyone else. That's not what God's looking for, a bunch of Pharisees. God's looking for people that love justice and love God and love innocence and love creativity and love truth, and who are willing to stand up against demons, who are willing to stand up against corrupt people, who are willing to get on that field and who aren't afraid. A lot of you out there don't believe in God. You don't believe in spiritual things. You don't believe in other dimensions, which have been proven. Let me tell you something about the metaphysical world that's guaranteed. It's based on free will, and you open and close the gate to evil and to good, to apathy and to strength. You have to make the decision that you want to see the matrix. You have to make the decision that you want to go down the rabbit hole. You have to make the decision and open yourself up. And the truth is, you think you're not open to those forces. If you're not open to good in your mind, you're open to bad. So the truth is, you're already wide open. Standing in the middle of the road, the most dangerous place to be, lukewarm. You ought to make a conscious decision, and while you're alive on this planet, give it one shot. When you look at all this fantasticness around you, and you don't think there's more, there's a lot more on heaven and earth than in all your books, to quote Shakespeare. The knowledge of the ancients, tried and true, trusted herbs and extracts fused with the latest nutraceutical science. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. For the last 2 years, our team has been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to develop the ultimate nutraceutical formulation. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. For a limited time, get 25% off on this introductory offer. Visit ancientdefense.com or call 888-253-3139. ancientdefense.com.